Hi everyone, let's come back to our biology class. Today we are going to learn about mechanism of transpiration. Let us discuss stomatal transpiration by the help of this diagram. The water which absorbed by the root finally reach in the spongy mesophyll cells of the leaves. So these are the spongy mesophyll cells of the leaves. The surface of mesophyll cells are always exposed towards where? Towards the intercellular space. So water when reach in the end surface of the mesophyll cells, it will form as a thin film. This thin film of water will evaporate and it will move towards where? Towards the intercellular space. When it reach in the intercellular space, it will saturate the air present where? In the intercellular space. Okay, that water vapor which reached in the intercellular space moved to the next intercellular space which are connected together. Okay, from one intercellular space that water vapor will move towards the next intercellular space, and finally where it will reach? It will reach in the substomatal space. From the substomatal space, this water vapor will escape out of the leaves through the stomata. Once say listen, the water which absorbed by the root finally where it will reach? It will reach in the spongy mesophyll cells of the leaves. The end surface of the spongy mesophyll cells are always exposed towards where? Towards the intercellular space. So when water reach in the end surface of the mesophyll cells, it will form as a thin film. This thin film of water will evaporate and that water vapor will reach where? In the intercellular space, and it will saturate the air present in that intercellular space. From one intercellular space, this water vapor then move to the next intercellular space, and finally it will reach where? In the substomatal space. Okay, when it reach in the substomatal space, it will escape from the substomatal space towards where? Towards the stomata, and finally this water vapor will come out of the leaves through that stomata. So these are the process take place during the stomatal transpiration. Is it clear? So next we can discuss measurement of transpiration. First method, weighing method. In this experiment, we need a well-watered potted plant. A plastic bag is wrapped around the pot to prevent water loss from the soil by evaporation. So, first take a well-watered potted plant. Okay. After that, a plastic bag is wrapped around the pot to prevent the water loss from the soil by evaporation. Okay, so first we have to cover that pot completely by using a plastic bag. What is the need of covering this pot by using that plastic bag? Otherwise water can lose from where? From the soil by evaporation. Okay, then after that, keep this potted plant where? First we have to take the weight of the potted plant by using a weighing machine. Okay, after taking that weight, where we have to keep this potted plant? In the sunlight. Okay, the apparatus is weighed at intervals and changes in weight indicate water loss. Okay, after taking the initial weight, we have to keep this potted plant where? In the sunlight, and after a few hours again take the potted plant from the sunlight and measure the weight of that potted plant. Okay, then after measuring the weight, again you can keep that potted plant in sunlight. Okay, continue this process 2 or 3 times, then compare the weight of that potted plants. Then when you compare the weight of potted plant, you can see variation in the weight. Okay, then when you compare the final weight with the initial weight, you can see a lots of difference. How this difference occurred? Because when you kept that plant in the sunlight, what process took place? Transpiration process took place. So by this transpiration, what loss? Water lost from the plant body in the form of water vapor. Okay, because of this transpiration only, what reduced? The weight of that potted plant reduced. So this is the first method of measuring transpiration. It is that first method, weighing method. Is it clear?